Hello, hello. How is everybody doing? This is Miss Guerra, and I am going to show you how to find the best, the most incredible tool that you're going to use to help you communicate with your teachers, to help you take notes in class, just a myriad of different things, just to be creative, and it's called the snipping tool. So first of all, let me show you where you can find the snipping tool. Now, what I'm using is a Windows. So, hello everybody. We are going to get ready and learn about using the snipping tool, everything about it. It is such a valuable piece of information. So it's going to be so helpful for you on so many different levels. Now then, if you are using a Mac, yours is called Sketch, and you'll download it from Evernote. And here is the web address. You'll have to type it into the address and set that up. Now, if you are Windows PC, you will have a search bar down here. Now, some of you may not see a search bar. You'll have like a circular kind of globe thing with a couple of windows colors. So you want to click on that, and then you just type in snipping tool. And if you notice, you don't have to, you can, it'll pop up before you get it all typed out. And you click on that, okay? And so I've got my snipping tool right here. And so you can use this for just so many things. It's invaluable to communicate with teachers. It has been so helpful for me when students take screenshots, snips, and just shows me what they're looking at. If they have questions about an assignment, maybe part of their technology went down and they need to show me, and they could email. Here, I snipped something to show a student what it looks like, what I wanted them to do, and so it's just it's an endless possibilities about the snipping tool. It is so important when you are communicating online. We are visuals, and just typing, sometimes if you type it out, it just, you get lost in the everything you're trying to say. But if you take a screenshot of it, and you can even draw on your snipping tool and put arrows on it, it's just going to be so handy for you. You can also use it for taking notes. I know a lot of students do that. There's a little bit of a trick and finesse you have to do. You got to save what you snipped before you go snip something else, and I'll show you how to do that. It's not hard at all. But so you should have your snipping tool all loaded up. But for your snipping tool, you'll see a bunch of different things up here. Now notice I have some different things. So I'm going to put these close together here. I have in one of them, so there's different snipping tools that have different things, but they're pretty much all amount to the same thing. This one, for all your snipping tools, you click the new, and you are able to snip it. So here's I'm going to click the new on mine, and I can snip something right here, and I just snipped it, ba-boom. And so if you want to save it, if whatever you have snipped, if you want to, you don't have to save it. There's several ways, but let's say you're taking notes and you're snipping stuff, and so you want to save it. You can save it to anything you want. I prefer to do folders or my desktop, and then you just save it, name it, and save it to your computer, and then you won't lose it. You can copy it to your clipboard, which you just right click on your mouse, copy, and then I've got it on my mouse, and so then I'm going to right click on my mouse again and see it has a paste, and ba-boom, I just repasted it right there. So that's how you put it in your emails. And if you notice, this is a PowerPoint. I'm moving things around. Well, these are just snips that I'm moving around on my PowerPoint. If you're doing some kind of a project or assignment in class, you can use that. Very, very handy. So some of the other parts, play around with it. The mode is new for me. I have not used it. I've always used the rectangular snip. If you notice, in my mode, I don't have the full window, but the window snip pretty much is the full window. So if you're on window snip mode, now I'm going to click new, and boom, it's then I click on wherever I want it, and it just took a snip of the whole complete window. Okay, right here you're looking at my snip. So you can do a lot of things. You also have a delay, and on mine I have a delay, and I've never used it to where obviously you're going to, when you click on your new to snip it, you want it to wait a couple seconds, whatever. Just a myriad of different things you can do. You can resize some snips. You click on it, and then the way you move it is, you see you have to have that little arrow across. But if you want to resize it, you go over to a corner or to a side, and you wait for those arrows, double arrows, and then you move it however you want to do it. If you want to move both sides, you go to a corner to resize it, however you want to do. Now, another really cool thing with the snipping tool is you can, I'm going to change I'm going to do the freeform snip. So let's say I just want to snip this out. It's kind of like cutting little pieces of articles. And then you can use your pen. You can have all different colors of pen, and then you can do different sizes, thicknesses also, and different types. Let's say I want round, blue, and so here I'm going to go ahead and mark on that. And the really cool thing is, if then you right click copy, and whatever you drew is going to go with it. Now you can't, that's stuck on there. So, but on your snipping tool, you can do all kinds of different things. Here's my marker. I'm marking it, but then you have your eraser and you can erase it. Okay, so a lot of different things. You can email. I haven't never used that. Here's another save button instead of having to go to save as. Now the edit is another copy. The tool gives you your pens again. So just a bunch of different things you can do with your snipping tool, and just I think the possibilities are endless and limitless. So hopefully this helped you out, and you really are able to use this for whatever means you need, because I'm sure you will need it. Thank you guys so much. Bye-bye.